The Khazra Champion, a behemoth of corrupted flesh and fury. They say it's impossible to defeat solo, a legend whispered in hushed tones among sanctuary survivors. For weeks I'd been obsessed, poring over builds, meticulously crafting my gear, sacrificing sleep for slivers of progress. The whispers fueled my drive, the doubt a constant companion. Each failed attempt, a fresh wound on my pride. But the challenge? It beckoned, a siren song of frustration and potential glory. This wasn't just about conquering a boss, it was about conquering myself, proving I could overcome seemingly insurmountable odds. This was personal, the dry steppes, my chosen arena. The wind howled a mournful dirge, a fitting soundtrack to my impending struggle. Each fallen foe represented another small victory, another step closer to the impossible. I'd learned the Khazra Champion's attack patterns, its weaknesses, its devastating strengths. But knowledge is only half the battle. The other half, pure, unadulterated grit. The feeling of impending doom, the knot tightening in my stomach, the adrenaline coursing through my veins. It was terrifying, exhilarating, and completely addictive. My gear, my armor, a testament to countless hours spent farming, grinding, and agonizing over every stat, each piece a piece of a puzzle meticulously put together. The weapon, a masterpiece of craftsmanship, felt like an extension of my own will. It hummed with barely contained power, a silent promise of destruction. Every upgrade, every enchantment represented a tiny victory against the odds, a constant reminder that even the smallest improvements can mean the difference between triumph and defeat. The fight began, a whirlwind of claws, teeth, and corrupted magic. The Khazra Champion, a mountain of rage, pressed its assault. Every dodge, every parry was a dance with death, a testament to weeks of practice and preparation. The pressure was immense, the stakes impossibly high, but within the chaos I found a strange calm, a focus born of necessity, a clarity forged in the heat of battle. My health plummeted, each hit a jarring reminder of my mortality. The screen blurred, my vision tunneled, my heart hammered against my ribs. This was it, the moment of truth. Failure loomed, a gaping chasm waiting to swallow me whole. I could taste the bitter sting of defeat, the crushing weight of disappointment. But the thought of giving up was unthinkable. Then a breakthrough, a perfectly executed combo, a devastating blow that staggered the beast, a glimmer of hope, fragile but persistent. It was a small victory, yet it felt monumental. The turning point, the crack in the seemingly impenetrable wall. A surge of adrenaline renewed my resolve, sharpening my senses and strengthening my will. I pressed my advantage, relentless in my assault. The champion roared, its attacks growing wilder, more desperate. Its power, once overwhelming, started to wane, its movements growing slower, more predictable. The tide had turned, the impossible was becoming possible. The victory, once a distant dream, now felt within my grasp. The final strike, a symphony of destruction. The Khazra Champion crumbled, its reign of terror finally at an end. A wave of exhaustion washed over me, leaving me drained but exhilarated. The screen displayed the triumphant message, victory. Standing there amidst the carnage, a sense of profound satisfaction washed over me. It wasn't just the victory over the champion, it was the triumph over self-doubt, over the fear of failure. The journey, with its stumbles and setbacks, had been as rewarding as the destination. It proved that with enough dedication and a little bit of crazy, even the seemingly impossible can be achieved. The legend had been broken, the whisper became a roar, and I, the unlikely victor, stood tall. The Khazra Champion was defeated, not just in the game but within myself, and that victory, more than any loot or accomplishment, was the ultimate reward.